That doesn't sound good.
हेलो, मेरे ख्याल से सही होनी चाहिए सारी चीज़ें, आवाज़, वीडियो। यहाँ से देखने में तो सही लग रहा है सब कुछ। यार यूट्यूब पे थंबनेल डालने ही बहुत बड़ी दिक्कत है लाइव स्ट्रीम्स के लिए। लाइव स्ट्रीम्स में थंबनेल नहीं होना चाहिए यूट्यूब पे। एक मिनट करते हैं शुरू लाइव स्ट्रीम। तो फिर ये गेम है ग्रिम फैंडांगो। बहुत पहले आया था ये, फिर 2014 में इन्होंने रीमास्टर्ड वर्जन निकाला था। और रीमास्टर भाई इस तरह से करने चाहिए गेम्स जैसे इन्होंने करा है। बहुत अच्छा रीमास्टर, नई जान डाल दी इस गेम में। गेम स्टोरी ड्रिवन है ज़्यादातर, एक पजल गेम टाइप है। गेम प्ले पे ज़्यादा फोकस नहीं है। नया गेम शुरू करते हैं। अगर इसमें पता ना हो कि क्या करना है और क्या कर रहे हैं हम, तो बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम लग सकता है इस गेम को ख़त्म करने में। और अगर पता है तो एक सिटिंग में भी ख़त्म कर सकते हैं इस गेम को। और वही कोशिश करूँगा मैं। देखते हैं कितनी देर में ख़त्म होता है।
Sorry for the wait, Mr. Flores. I am ready to take you now.
Take me? Take me where?
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Nervous? No. It's just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Intimidating? Me? But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent.
I don't want a new travel agent. I want to go home.
You can't go home, Celso. You're dead. But you're not alone. Everybody here is just as dead as you. That's why we call it the land of the dead. Are you ready for your big journey?
No. What journey?
The 4-year journey of the soul. It is quite a big trip. And I can't lie to you, Celso. It could be very, very dangerous. Unless you were to take that money you were buried with and buy a better travel package from us. I mean, wouldn't you rather cross the land of the dead in your own sports car? Maybe try a luxury ocean cruise? Or, if you led a very good life, you may even be eligible for a ticket on the number 9 itself.
The number 9?
That's our top-of-the-line express train. It shoots straight to the 9th underworld, the land of eternal rest, in 4 minutes instead of 4 years. But very few people qualify. Let's take a look at your records. Well, the bad news is the train appears to be just out of your reach, but I still got a couple of tricks up my sleeve here. Yaha! Yes, that's the ticket. The Excelsior line. Yes, she's a beauty. That compass and the handle will sure come in handy, too. Oh, you're going to have a great trip. Wish I was going.
Why don't you? You could give me a lift.
Oh, I can't leave here until I've worked off a little debt to the powers that be.
Community service, eh? Well, I guess there are some folks worse off than me.
Oh, I'll be leaving here soon enough. No thanks to dead-end, no-commission, low-life cases like yours, Menso.
Hey, Manny. The boss told me to tell you not to leave early tonight. He wants to talk to you about something when he gets back from his trip.
Tell Don not to worry. I'm not going anywhere. especially not with clients like that. Where do they get these guys? They don't qualify for anything good, so I can't sell anything good. Can't work off my time, and I'm stuck. Stuck selling walking sticks to a bunch of burros for eternity. I need better clients. I need a real saint. I need a lead on a rich, dead saint. ¿Qué es esto?
इस गेम की प्रेमिस भी बहुत अच्छी है। लैंड ऑफ द डेड में ट्रैवल एजेंट है ये, सेल्स मतलब ट्रैवल पैकेजेस बेच रहा है। डेथ भी भाई अजीब ही चीज़ है, हर किसी के अलग अलग ऐसे मान्यता है डेथ को लेके। इजिप्शियंस की अलग है, मैक्सिकन्स की अलग, हमारी अलग, इंडियंस की। लेकिन डेथ के बारे में लगभग सब में यही होता है कि पुनर्जन्म होता है लोगों को। हम मानते हैं 7 जन्म होते हैं। मैं तो नहीं बताऊंगा मैं क्या मानता हूँ।
It's some sort of special work order.
To all agents from Office Manager Don Copel.
All right, you boneheads, thank your lucky stars and get to your friggin' cars. We have a mass poisoning on our hands. Too many dead to assign specific cases, so all clients are first come, first serve. So let's see some hustle out there.
कोविड-19 के टाइम पे भी फिर मौत चल रही होगी इनकी। बहुत सारे क्लाइंट्स मिलते होंगे।
Here's Celso's file. That walking stick was too good for him.
वैसे टेक्निकली एनर्जी मास हम बना नहीं सकते। मास से एनर्जी को कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं, तो ऐसे जाते तो कहीं नहीं हम। कॉन्शियस चली जाती है हमारी बस। पत्ते ले लेता हूँ, ये बाद में काम आएंगे।
It looks like a long day of solitaire for me.
मुझे उतना याद भी नहीं आ रहा। देखते हैं, इतना मुश्किल नहीं है इसमें। जिस भी चीज़ से इंटरेक्ट कर सकते हो ना, वो सारी काम की होती हैं। कोई भी चीज़ उठा सकते हो तो उसे उठा लो।
Buenos dias.
Manny, why aren't you at the poisoning?
What poisoning?
The Code 3 gazpacho poisoning that everybody's at but you. Why do I send out memos if nobody reads them?
Where was the poisoning again?
Just ask your driver for crying out loud. He'll know.
स्पॉइल नहीं करूँगा मैं कुछ भी। जैसे जैसे चलते हैं आगे बढ़ते हैं समझाता रहूँगा क्या चल रहा है। कोई किसी ने अगर पीछे का मिस कर दिया हो तो।
I forget. Am I supposed to be somewhere right now?
Manny, do I have to explain your job to you again?
Yes.
Well, the Manuel Calavera that I know picks up people in the land of the living.
Dead people?
Preferably. And he brings them here and tries valiantly to sell them the best travel package they qualify for. If he sells them enough premium packages, our hero will be free to leave the land of the dead. Until then, he and I are stuck here having the same conversation over and over again for eternity.
ये ऐसे मैक्सिकन माइथोलॉजी पे बेस्ड है। माइथोलॉजी कहना सही चीज़ रहेगा। वैसे मैक्सिकन मानते हैं इस चीज़ को। कोको किसी ने मूवी देखी हो पिक्सार की, तो वो भी इसी चीज़ के बारे में। और मैक्सिकन्स का त्यौहार भी होता है एक। मरे हुए मुर्दा लोगों के लिए त्यौहार रखते हैं। बताओ, अच्छी चीज़ नहीं है?
What if we just skip town tonight? You and me, baby.
Well, thanks for the offer, but we'd never make it out of the city alive.
But
In one piece, I mean.
I bet I could get you out if I really tried.
Oh, Manny, look at you. You're a trapped soul and you don't even know it.
ये मैं Xbox गेम पास पे खेल रहा हूँ। अगर Xbox गेम पास फॉर पीसी है तो ट्राई कर सकते हो। और कहीं पे फंस रहे हो, जो कि फंसोगे ज़रूर, तो मेरा प्ले थ्रू देख सकते हो।
Well, enough about me. What's your job like?
Like babysitting, except I don't get to watch TV.
Why do some clients qualify for better travel packages?
They led good lives,
¿Qué traes? How do you define a good life?
better than yours and mine.
सही में वैसे अच्छा क्या होता है? कौन डिफाइन करता है?
So what did you do in life to get stuck here?
What I did back in the fat days is none of your business. You know the rules.
I forget. Am I supposed to be somewhere right now?
Manny, you know what to do. Stop playing dumb just to flirt with me.
Busy as ever, I see.
I'd have more work to do if you had more clients.
Ouch. Any messages for me?
Besides the one about the poisoning?
Yeah.
I only have one other message for you, Manny. I'm not your secretary. I don't take your messages. So get it through your thick skull and stop forwarding your phone to me.
All right. But that sounded more like 4 messages to me.
डायलॉग ऑप्शंस एग्जॉस्ट करूं या क्या करूं?
In my heart, though, you're still my secretary.
Manny, what are you talking about? I was never your secretary, even when you were on top. I got one boss, same as you, Don Copel.
Come on, I know you work for another man besides Don.
What are you talking about?
I know you take memos for Hurley sometimes.
Ah, Manny, just beat it, will ya?
ये अभी जो डायलॉग गया ना बहुत ज़रूरी है. हिंट देता हमें आगे. हिंट आगे क्या होगा ये तो नहीं हिंट देता, लेकिन ये क्या करती है, ये सरफेस पे जो दिख रही है ना सेक्रेटरी, वो नहीं है, ये कुछ और ही है. आगे कहानी में पता चलेगा.
Where is everybody?
Oh, Manny, did you forget what day it is today?
Oh man, did I come in on Saturday again?
It's the Day of the Dead. Everybody's back in the land of the living, visiting their families like we should be.
Why aren't you visiting your family today?
The boss is here, so I gotta be here. How about you, Cal?
No one back there I want to see.
And you don't want Domino here alone, getting all the good leads.
Domino's here?
He's at the poisoning right now, stealing your commission.
So, you going to the Christmas party?
After the spectacle you made of yourself last year, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
भाई पूरा गेम चला जाता है, ये नहीं पता चलता इसने क्रिसमस पार्टी पे करा क्या है. कई लोगों से बात करता है, कई लोग मेंशन करते हैं क्रिसमस पार्टी को, लेकिन इसने करा क्या था क्रिसमस पार्टी पे ये नहीं पता चला.
Any good gossip?
Well, I heard Domino got a raise.
Por favor, tell me some good news, why don't you?
I still love you.
You're all I really need, belleza.
Manny, if you don't mind, I've got a lot of filing here to do.
Right. I te watch you.
बोर हो गई वो इससे. पहले अरे यार ऊपर से अलग लिफ्ट लेनी थी, पार्किंग में जाना था. टैंक कंट्रोल्स हटाऊं क्या? बॉर्डर्स भी हटाता हूँ. रीमास्टर्ड वर्जन खेलने का फ़ायदा है क्या? यहाँ पर नहीं है, यहाँ पर होंगे. भाई पहली बार खेल रहा हूँ मैं 16:9 पे. टैंक कंट्रोल्स रहने देता हूँ, मुझे तो आदत ही पड़ गई अब. शुरू में थोड़े जैंकी लगते हैं टैंक कंट्रोल्स, बाद में तो आदत पड़ जाते हैं. आदत इंसान किसी भी चीज़ की पड़ सकता है.
Hey, service.
Hey, who the... Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't expect... Sales agents usually don't come over to this part of the garage.
Hey, you a driver?
Me? Ha! No. I don't ride them, just rent them.
इसका ड्राइवर भाग गया.
Nice hut.
Yeah, I wonder how nice it would seem to you if you were trapped in it all day like me.
I'm Calavera. Manny Calavera.
My name's Gladys. I don't get many visitors. Hey, I got a message for a Mr. Calavera. Your driver said that Mr. Hurley said that he could have the rest of the day off.
Domino sent my driver home?
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
ऐसे कोवर करा हमारा, सैबोटेज कर रहा है मुझे.
Looks like I need a new driver.
Oh, I would agree with that. Yes, you do.
ये ग्लॉटिस भाई मस्त बंदा है.
Gladys. Is that a German name?
Oh no, my roots lie not in any earthly nation's soil. I am an elemental spirit summoned up from the land of the dead itself and given one purpose, one skill, one desire. To drive! Or to change oil and adjust timing belts if no driving jobs are open.
You want to be my replacement driver?
Me? Oh, no. Sorry. Can't. Rules.
Come on, Gladys. I need you to be my driver.
No, I can't. I'm too big.
बड़ा होना बुरी बात मैंने इसी से सुना। वैसे हाँ, गाड़ी में तो नहीं आएगा ये।
You're not too big. The cars are just too small.
Yeah, those dang compact cars. Hey, that gives me an idea. I could alter your car just a bit with just a quick torch job to let out the seams, you know? But I'm not allowed to modify the cars without a work order from upstairs. I could lose my job.
A work order, huh?
Yeah. I can't torch anything bigger than a cigarette without one of these signed by the boss himself.
Hey, that's my line. Getting people to sign. Back in a snap.
Yeah, too small. I'm not too big. Everything around here is just too small.
इसमें एक बटन से ओरिजिनल जैसा था ग्राफिक्स, उसमें खेल सकते हो या रीमास्टर्ड पे खेल सकते हो। एनवायरनमेंट में कुछ फ़र्क नहीं है ओरिजिनल में और रीमास्टर्ड में। प्लेयर मॉडल्स पे है, प्लेयर मॉडल्स थोड़े हाई रेज कर रखे हैं। अब मैं सीधा आगे बढ़ूँगा। यहाँ पर पहली एक आती है, मतलब पहली पजल है। अगर पता ना हो कि क्या कर रहे हो तो बहुत टाइम लग सकता है, लेकिन मैं बताता हूँ। वर्क ऑर्डर साइन करवाना है और इसका जो बॉस है जिसको वर्क ऑर्डर साइन करना है वो अभी है नहीं अपने ऑफिस में। तो हम उसके ऑफिस में जाके उसका जो ऑटो प्रॉम्प्ट या फिर फ़ोन पे जो ऑटो आंसरिंग मशीन होती है उसमें जो मैसेज आता है वो चेंज कर देंगे और उसकी सेक्रेटरी साइन कर देगी वर्क ऑर्डर को। फिर हम जाके सोल्स रीप कर पाएंगे इंसानों की दुनिया में। और तो कुछ नहीं है काम का शायद इसके ऑफिस में।
I would love to search Don's office right now, but I'm late for the poisoning. If I go out that way, everyone will know I was snooping around in here. He's got a lock on it. Can't believe he doesn't trust me.
अच्छा, यहाँ चढ़ के आ रहा है चोरी छुपे और फिर बोल रहा मेरे पे भरोसा नहीं है।
I would love to search Don's office right now, but I'm late for the poisoning.
यहाँ पर इस मशीन में
It looks like
ऑटो
Don's
आंसरिंग
rigged his computer to automatically answer his intercom.
मशीन का मैसेज चेंज कर दें, साइन इट योरसेल्फ ऐसा कुछ होगा। कहाँ गया भाई, ढंग से पढ़ा नहीं क्या मैंने सारे। अरे
I'll just change his
लेकिन कहना पड़ेगा ये कपड़ों से बना रखी है रस्सी चढ़ने के लिए, काफ़ी मजबूत है भाई। और इसे भरोसा भी बहुत है इस रस्सी पे, इतने ऊपर से उतर रहा है इस पे। यार ये ट्यून मस्त लगी मुझे। मेला चल रहा है, ये गुब्बारे फुला रहा है।
Since I really didn't get to celebrate the festival this year, I think I'm entitled to a little pan de muertos.
ये ब्रेड ले लेना अगर कोई खेल रहा तो बाद में काम आता है। और इससे गुब्बारे लेने हैं। एक बिल्ली का ज़रूरी होता
What's
है
going down, clown?
Back off, suit. I'm practicing.
और खाली गुब्बारे ज़रूरी होते हैं। उसके अलावा कुछ भी लो, अचीवमेंट्स के लिए अच्छे होते हैं बाकी गुब्बारे, लेकिन 2 खाली गुब्बारे और एक बिल्ली का गुब्बारा ज़रूरी है गेम में आगे बढ़ना। तो
Practicing what?
Ring in your neck. What does it look like? Twist me up one of them, huh, fella?
Yeah. Twist this, all right?
Some festival, huh?
Yeah, pretty busy. My carpal tunnel syndrome's really acting up.
But you don't have any tendons.
Yeah, well, you don't have a tongue, but that doesn't seem to shut you up now, does it?
यार इन दोनों की कॉन्वर्सेशन मस्त है.
Bet you can't do a cat.
Shows what you know, buddy. I can do anything. I can do birds, amphibians, famous poets. Go ahead. Name one.
रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट बना दे भाई फिर.
Robert Frost.
Trying to stump me, eh?
और कुछ भी बना के पकड़ा दे यार. रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट जैसा लगता भी नहीं होगा वो. देखोगे कैसा बना है रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट. ये ऐसा
This doesn't
रॉबर्ट
look
फ्रॉस्ट.
anything like Robert Frost.
लेकिन और चीज़ें बनवानी हैं. बिल्ली चाहिए.
Can I walk through your tent? I want to see the parade.
Well, walk through someone else's tent, all right? Do I look like a turnstile to you?
ये दबाऊंगा बैंग तो ये डर जाएगा. गुब्बारा फोड़ देगा.
Bang! Pop another one. Lousy, bony fingers.
Could you teach me how to do that?
Well, since you're a beginner, why don't you practice the first step?
Which is?
Blow.
भाई इनकी कॉन्वर्सेशन मस्त है.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez, what now?
A dead
Dead
one.
one.
Heck, that's easy.
दो चाहिए होते हैं.
There's no limit on those.
That's not what balloons are for.
एक और डेड वर्म लेके एक बिल्ली लेके चलते हैं.
Jeez, what now?
Do you have any more dead worms back there?
Well, sure.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez, what now?
डिंगो चल
Okay.
बिल्ली दे दे.
A cat.
No problem. Ta-da!
बिल्ली बिल्ली जैसी बनाई है लेकिन
My
रॉबर्ट
kid
फ्रॉस्ट तो
wants
भाई
another
कुछ
balloon
और ही.
animal.
Jeez,
Abomination.
what now?
किसी ने एक रोनाल्डो का स्टैचू बनवाया था ना किसी ने. भाई वो कैसा अजीब सा स्टैचू था. उसी टाइप का बनाया इसने भी रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट का. वो भाई गलत ही स्टैचू था. 1-2 साल पहले 2 से ज़्यादा हो गए होंगे वैसे. 3 साल हो गए लगभग उस बात को. लेकिन भाई इतना बेकार स्टैचू. पैरोडी चल रही थी क्या. पैरोडी स्टैचू लग रहा था. अब मुझे पहले वर्क ऑर्डर साइन करवाना है.
I'll give it a shot.
अरे दूसरे
Mr.
डायलॉग
Copel,
ऑप्शंस कर
Mr.
लेता पहले.
Calavera has something out here that he says he needs your signature on.
Ah, cripes, Ava. Just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
You'll have to excuse him, Manny. It's probably a really hard crossword puzzle he's got in there today.
Eva, I'm impressed. I had no idea you had this kind of power.
Well, we all have our secrets.
ये भी फिर से हिंट दिया उसने. वी ऑल हैव आवर सीक्रेट्स. रीड बिटवीन द लाइंस. भाइयों हर एक डायलॉग इसमें ज़रूरी है. दूसरी तीसरी बार खेलते हैं ना तब पता चलता है. हाँ ये डायलॉग ऑप्शन इसमें ये मतलब था इसका.
Yeah, well, they say black is slimming.
I'm driving. Yeah, I'm driving.
Por favor. I could have walked faster than this. Híjole, I'm gonna miss the poisoning.
आवाज क्यों निकाल रहा है भाई? गाड़ी चला रही, इंजन से आवाज आ ही रही होगी। बच्चे नहीं निकालते।
Domino. The living still give me the creeps.
बता, जिंदा लोगों से इसे डर लगता है। यहाँ पर अचीवमेंट है एक, अगर पहली बार खेल रहे तो इन सब के सामने जाके इंटरेक्ट का बटन दबा देना। सारे इंसानों के आगे डर जाते हैं। दिखाता हूँ कैसे डरते हैं।
It's the fear of death that makes monsters of us all. Scaring the living is If I scare them to death, then they'll become a customer. But I'll get nailed with a conflict of interest rap.
Nice bathrobe.
But we offer several travel package upgrades if you'd care to.
Cut the yap. I want something cheap where I can get some rest. Now that's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You know, Manny, I could make this car a little faster if you wanted.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh yeah, slam the front into the weeds, tub the rear
अब
end.
देखना कैसी गाड़ी बनाई।
Popping out of the hood.
बिल्कुल मस्त हॉट रॉड।
You'll get plenty of rest this way, Mr. Martinez, and you'll be safely padded by the foam created when these two chemicals mix, like this.
On second thought, I want to upgrade my package.
Sorry, Bruno, but you didn't qualify for anything better. But here, have this complimentary mug.
No, wait. Can't you find me something where I can move my legs?
You know I'd like to, Bruno, but my boss is a real hard-ass.
I gotta be a hard ass when I got lazy sickle wavers like this jolly boy working for me. Manny, you couldn't find a sale at a yacht club.
I got a sale right here.
I'm talking premium sales, Calavera. Like the kind Domino makes.
How am I supposed to make premium sales with the scumbag clients you're sending me?
Hey! Now you're blaming the clients? I've had it with you, Manny. If you haven't bagged a premium before the next sales report comes in, you're out! Out on the street. No job. No way to work off your time. Just your fancy suit and your big smile and a whole lot of time to kill. Who you calling a scumbag? Why, I
I'm sick of waiting around for a good lead. Like it's gonna fly in here tied to a brick. It's time to take one.
ये जिसको हमने भेजा है ना, ये बंदा फिर से मिलता है एक और बार बाद में। लीड की बात करते इससे।
What is that horrible squeaking noise you're making?
New shoes. I can't find my driver.
Manny, you know what to do. Stop playing dumb just to flirt with me.
Hey, you missed a great poisoning.
Yeah, and you missed a great client. Domino came back from there with a nun.
Híjole, I got a tiny little man with a mean temper and no commission.
Well, at least you don't work for one.
ताने मार रही है, बताओ।
You know, Copal's not really in his office.
Sweetheart, I know what you're up to.
Huh?
You're trying to get me away from my desk so you can link all my paper clips together again. Grow up, darling. Manny, if you don't mind, I've got a lot of filing here to do.
Right. I te watch you.
भाई फाइलिंग ज़रूरी है। अब डोमिनो से बात करते हैं, हमारा आर्च राइवल। वैसे रिग्ड है, ये मिलके काम कर रहे हैं, ये बॉस और ये निकालना चाहते हैं मैनी को काम से। दोनों मिलके मिली भगत है इनकी।
Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore.
Hey, Callie, how you doing?
इसीलिए इसको अच्छे क्लाइंट्स नहीं मिलते।
So, how'd you make out of the poisoning?
Well, let's just say that Sister Calabaza has a secret passion for trains.
You got a nun?
Hail Mary.
And you sold her a ticket on the number 9 train.
Choo-choo, little buddy. Say, how'd you score?
फेंकूं या सच बोलूं?
I got 2 nuns, actually.
Hey, that reminds me of this really funny joke.
Heard it. I want to ask you a question.
Shoot, slugger.
Why do you get all the good clients?
You're asking the wrong guy. You should be taking a good long look at the man in the mirror.
No, thanks. I don't enjoy that the same way you do. Is it hard to kiss up to the boss so much when you got no lips?
Hey, I got all the lip I need. I get it from you.
Can I have one of your clients?
Sure, Cal. Just as soon as I get one I think you could handle.
I can handle anything you got, especially if that's your best right jab. What did you do to get this job?
You mean what's my secret to success?
No, I mean how did you screw up and get stuck here at the DOD? What sin did you commit and how long are you gonna have to work here to pay it off?
Well, I could easily ask the same question of you.
But I don't know the answer. I still don't know what I've done.
Well, how convenient. Then neither do I.
कोई कुछ नहीं बताता अपने पास्ट के बारे में यार. इनकी बैक स्टोरी भी तो होनी चाहिए. जब जिंदा थे तब क्या करते थे?
I want to tell you something.
Good. Go on and let it all out, Manny. There's no reason for you to be afraid of me.
You know, this used to be my office.
Yeah, I know. I found your name on some comic books in the desk.
I want my office back.
Don't worry, you'll have years and years to enjoy it after I get promoted out and you're still here.
I think you're up to something.
Yeah, I'm up to about 4 premium sales this week.
I think we should team up. Be partners.
Oh, Manny, I would, but I'm too intimidated. I could never be partners with someone who was so much more of a man than me.
Oh, come on. I've seen your wife. I want to punch you in the mouth.
Oh, no, not the Christmas party all over again.
भाई क्रिसमस पार्टी पे हुआ क्या था कोई तो बताओ हमें.
What happened at the Christmas party?
Blacked out on the whole thing, huh? Maybe you should switch to lemonade, kid.
Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
अभी तो कुछ नहीं. पी सकते हैं इसके कमरे में और कुछ नहीं कर सकते और पीने का कुछ काम नहीं अभी. जाके मुझे लीड लेनी है. लीड वहाँ मिलेगी. इन मशीनों को कहते क्या हैं वैसे? ये बेचती हैं. जॉन विक में देखा था मैंने और भी कुछ फिल्मों में देख रखे हैं मैंने ये मशीन. और पहले काम भी आती थी मैसेजेस जल्दी भेजनी एक ही बिल्डिंग में. वैक्यूम से काम करती होंगी शायद. अरे पहले भर के लाने हैं गुब्बारे. अब तो ऑब्सोलीट हो रखे हैं ये किसी काम की नहीं है. सोचो कोई अब पूरा खर्चा करवा के ये मशीनें लगवा रहा है.
You and your fancy suits and your nose holes way up in the air, sticking your empty beer bottles down the message tubes. How fancy is that? Huh? Don't you boys upstairs realize the tube switcher is a sophisticated and delicate piece of machinery?
Huh?
You think you're better than me?
No.
Good.
हिंट थी ये. मैं क्या कह रहा था सोचो कोई पूरे पैसे खर्च करके ये मशीन लगवाता है अगले दिन ऐसे कोई इन्वेंशन हो जाता है जो कि ऑब्सोलीट कर दे इस चीज़ को. अरे गुब्बारों में भरना है ये फ्लूइड दोनों तरह का डालना है. इसीलिए 2 खाली गुब्बारे लिए थे. इनको हम उस ट्यूब के नीचे भेज देंगे फिर ये फट के मिक्स हो जाएंगे और सॉलिड बन जाएंगे. फिर वो मशीन काम नहीं करेगी. अभी जाके दिखाता हूँ वो मशीन है कहाँ. ऑपोजिट एंड पे है इस हॉलवे के. यहाँ पर है. अभी कुछ नहीं कर सकता मैं क्योंकि ये दरवाज़ा बंद है. और जब वो रिपेयर करने के लिए आया इस मशीन को तब घुस जाएंगे हम अंदर. फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर ले लेता हूँ ये बाद में काम आता है. जिस भी चीज़ से इंटरेक्ट कर सकते हो ना वो सारी चीज़ें काम आती हैं। कोई भी ऐसी चीज़ नहीं है जो तुम उठाओगे और बाद में काम ना आए। सारी चीज़ों का काम है इस गेम में। भाई टैंक कंट्रोल्स अरे बंद क्यों कर रहा हूँ, वो भेजना मुझे। दोनों गुब्बारे नीचे भेजो। ब्रेड भी भेज सकते हैं। और जब मैंने पहली बार खेला था ना मैंने ब्रेड ही भेजा था। मुझे लगा ब्रेड भेजूंगा ना तो भी ये मशीन रुक जाएगी, पर ब्रेड से नहीं रुकती।
That doesn't sound good.
Servers down again.
What else is new?
ये गेम डबल फाइन वालों ने बनाया है। उन्होंने ही साइकोनॉट्स बनाया। साइकोनॉट्स भाई बहुत तगड़ा गेम है। साइकोनॉट्स 2 पे काम कर रहे हुए माइक्रोसॉफ्ट ने खरीद लिया था उन्हें। भाई माइक्रोसॉफ्ट भी किसी को भी खरीद लेती है, लेकिन गेमिंग में अब सही चल रही है माइक्रोसॉफ्ट गेमिंग में तो।
Hi, I'm not getting any messages. Is the server down?
This is their idea of a joke? They think it's funny? I'd like to jam their tubes with packing material. See how they like that?
कौन सी ट्यूब जाम करेगा भाई?
So you're saying the server is down, is that it?
The server is not down. It's never down. It's just temporarily unavailable while I'm doing some maintenance, that's all.
So how long is it gonna be down?
With a job like this, you can never tell. Probably hours.
Or until no one's around to see you sneak out, eh?
Whichever comes first.
Can I squeeze in there just for a sec?
Are you kidding? This is a highly secured area. No one's allowed in here who ain't me.
What's so special about you?
I, sir, am an elemental spirit, summoned from the land of the dead itself.
Yeah, let me guess. You were given one purpose, one skill, one desire. Fixing pneumatic tube switchers.
No, I was created to run the elevators, but they put in those dang motion detectors and put me out of work.
इस चीज़ में ये गेम कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट कर रहा है अपने आप को। बाद में एक चीज़ होती है बताऊंगा। ये जिस चीज़ के लिए बनाया गया है वो चीज़ नहीं कर रहा, ठीक है, ये दूसरा काम कर रहा है। और ग्लॉटिस को ड्राइव करने के लिए बनाया था, ठीक है, और ग्लॉटिस तो ड्राइवर का ही काम करता है और वो सही भी चल रहा है। लेकिन बाद में बताऊंगा कैसे गेम अपने आप को कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट कर रहा है। कुछ कमियां हैं, वैसे बहुत सारी चीज़ें ऐसी है, ध्यान से सुनोगे देखोगे तो उनमें कमियां निकाल सकते हो, लेकिन बहुत छोटी सी कमियां। बाकी बहुत टाइडी स्टोरी है इसकी गेम की, ज़्यादा तुम कमियां ढूंढ नहीं सकते इसमें।
Who would do a terrible thing like this?
It's those punks in the mailroom. They think this baby is going to put them out of a job. And they're right. Oh, it's clean enough to run, all right. I'm just fiddling around to be safe. You know, gotta cover my ass.
Yes, you do. Just curious. How'd you get in there?
I squeezed down one of these tubes like a pixie. How do you think I got in here? Through the door, just like you. Say, chatty Cathy, I got a lot of tubes to flush here.
Hey, me too. I'll let you go.
अब ये लॉक खोल देना हमें, फिर गेट बंद नहीं होगा जब ये जाएगा।
Oh, not again. You trying to blow this joint sky high? That's a magnesium compound fire extinguisher. Spray that on this packing foam and we'll both be riding the giant Roman candle out of here.
What? Why would they put something so dangerous in here?
I guess they didn't expect this room to be full of hazardous waste.
गेट का लॉक खोल दो और कमरे से बाहर चले जाओ.
I've just locked an open door. Strange, yet symbolically compelling.
एक चीज करना भूल गया मैं. ताश का पत्ता पंच करना था.
Good enough for government work.
ताश का पत्ता पंच करवाना है. उसके बिना ट्यूब निकाल नहीं सकते ऊपर जाके.
Manny, what are you doing?
Just marking cards, honey.
बस एक ही चाहिए. मतलब एक ही बार पंच करना है. गेट खोलो, अंदर
It's
घुसो.
held in place by the weight of the door.
यहाँ पर ताश के पत्ते से ये डालो. अब ये डिटेल्स पढ़ लेगा.
Mercedes Colomar, client number 9308, blah, 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 died of chickenpox, time of death, yada, yada, yada. Aha, positive attributes. Volunteered time, reading stories to dying children. That's good. That's really good. I think you're it, Mercedes Colomar. I think you're the one for me. Gladys, are you loco? What got into you? That was a company car.
Oh yeah, and it's even better company now. I'm in.
Buenos dias.
You're not the nurse?
No?
You're not here to give me my medication?
No, but I am here to ease your pain.
Guess they couldn't save me, huh?
No. But there's still a chance you could save me.
That's a lot of responsibility, Mr. Calavera. What makes you think I've been all that good?
Miss Colomar.
Meche, please.
Meche. I can see it in your face and in your file here, where it says you're entitled to a first-class ticket to... nowhere? What?
Did I do something wrong?
Not according to your bio. It was spotless. At least the part I read was.
I'm not sure I like the implication, Mr. Calavera.
The only implication here is that I'm fired.
Is it something I did?
Are you sure you're Mercedes Colomar?
Yes. Would you like to see my birthmark?
Sure. Where is it?
It's wherever you guys put my skin.
Anything about your past you haven't told me?
Quite a bit, considering I've told you nothing. Very little.
Never killed anybody?
I have to confess, I never killed anybody.
तो confess क्या करने का इसमें?
Not even a teensy bit of killing?
Maybe I just wasn't trying hard enough.
Were you a big shoplifter?
Well, they accused me of it once.
Really?
But it wasn't my fault. That puppy followed me out of the store.
Oh. Mean to animals?
Oh no, I love animals. Once, when I was volunteering at an animal shelter,
Just stop right there. Ever cheated on your taxes?
I've never paid taxes in my life.
Aha.
I've never made enough money to be taxed. You know, it's mostly been all volunteer work.
Uh-huh. Ever cheated on your husband?
Mr. Calavera, there's no ring on my finger.
There's no skin on it either.
I guess you'll just have to trust me then.
Litter?
Oh, Manny, is that the best you can do?
Work with me, Meche. Give me some dirt.
Well, I could do something bad right now if that would help.
Wouldn't count. Sorry, I give up.
Don't say that, Manny.
Excuse me, but I have to go straighten this mess out.
Sorry to be so much trouble, Mr. Calavera.
It's no trouble, but please, call me Manny.
अब गेम में पहला थोड़ा ट्विस्ट सा आता है. अभी तक स्मूथ सेलिंग थी.
I'm sorry I let you down, Manny.
Hey, Funny Bones! In my office! Now! You vandalized company property in order to obtain secret information so you could take your illegally modified company car and your unregistered driver and run domino here off the road! All in order to steal a client from her legitimate agent!
There's nothing legitimate about this place. You give all the good clients to Domino.
Manny, now I'm embarrassed for you.
You've embarrassed the whole office. I'm going to call the woman in here so you can apologize to her yourself. Ava, send in Ms. Colomar, please.
She left about 15 minutes ago, sir. She said she had a long walk ahead of her and she wanted to get started.
Walking? She had a ticket on the number 9. Why does she think she has to walk?
That's the best package I could find for her.
Now you see why I give all the good clients to Domino. That woman was a saint and a shoo-in for a double-end ticket that she's not going to get because you just couldn't find it. And now, because of your little stunt, she's out there, on her own, walking by herself through the petrified forest, facing the demons of the underworld, alone and unprotected. This is her reward after a lifetime of hardship and public service? Her destiny stolen by some overreaching salesman looking for a fat commission he didn't deserve! Get in there and stay put until the boys downtown tell us what they want done with you. Someone's gonna take the fall for this Calavera, and it ain't gonna be me!
मैनी बुरा नहीं है भाई. मैनी ने कुछ गलत नहीं करा.
Hey! Anybody out there? So, Manuel, have you thought about what you have done? Who's out there? I'm you. Or rather, I was you years ago. Yeah, well, I'm me now, so get lost. Get me out of here. The only way out, Manuel, is to be taken back in. If you are truly still loyal to this company, declare it loudly. The management might hear and stick you right back in their fold.
ये मुझे टेस्ट कर रहा है, लेकिन जिस तरह से आप लोगों ने सुना होगा और जिस तरह से लग रहा है कि टेस्ट कर रहा है, उस तरीके से टेस्ट नहीं कर रहा. अभी आगे पता चलेगा.
The DOD runs a crooked game, and I intend to prove it. You would do that? That could cause this agency a lot of trouble. I'm gonna blow the lid off this place. Young man, you are an enemy of the Department of Death. Welcome to the club. Salvador Limones and guests.
और ज़्यादा बात कर सकता था मैं इससे, लेकिन मैंने ख़त्म कर दिया.
To the headquarters of the LSA. LSA? The Lost Souls Alliance. We're a small group, Manuel. We're always looking for new soldiers. To do what exactly? We need help in our intelligence unit. You know Eva, of course.
Manny?
I was once a Reaper like yourself, Manuel. But I uncovered a web of corruption in our beloved Department of Death. I have reason to believe that the Bureau of Acquisitions is cheating the very souls it was chartered to serve. I think someone is robbing these poor, naive souls of their rightful destinies, leaving them no option but to march on a treacherous trail of tears, unprotected and alone, like babies, Manuel, like babies. What's your evidence? That's where you come in, Manuel. Or should I call you Agent Calavera? Manny suits me fine. I'm not looking to join any military organization, Sal. I just want my job back so I can work off my time and get out of this dump. Well, you won't even be able to get out of this city without my help. Which means, of course, you won't be able to find that woman and you'll never get your job back. When you're ready to join the cause, Manuel, Come talk to me. We might be of some use to each other.
मैं नहीं, लेकिन भाई मैं अच्छे को अलग अकेले नहीं छोड़ता। इसकी गलती से उसे चलना पड़ा और बाद में ये प्रायश्चित करता है, पूरा प्रायश्चित से ज़्यादा भी करता है उसके लिए।
Open that door, Sal. I got places to go.
Does that mean you're ready to join us?
Do you know something I don't know?
Have you ever wondered why your clients, even your best clients, never seem to qualify for the packages you know they deserve?
Yes. My last client in particular, Mechi.
Well, they all did qualify, Manuel. Especially her. But somehow, somebody with access to the files has stolen their just rewards. Their sweet hereafters.
Their tickets on the number 9?
Precisamente, amigo.
What would they do with the tickets?
A ticket on the number 9 is like a leaf of gold, Manuel. Especially to one who has died with a less than perfect record. Someone is profiting here from those that would buy their way into heaven.
But money's not important here. We all just went out.
You want to get out, Manuel, and so do I someday. But for some people, this world is all there is. They have decided to seek pleasure and happiness here in the 8th underworld, and for that, you need money.
वैसे इनको ब्लेम भी नहीं कर सकते भाई, मर तो चुके ही हो और यहाँ पर कम से कम जी तो सकते हो, अपनी ज़िंदगी बना सकते हो 8th अंडरवर्ल्ड में भी। अब कई लोग सोचते होंगे कि निकलना ही सही है, लेकिन ब्लेम नहीं कर सकते जो जीना चाहते इस दुनिया में भी।
What do you want from me?
I'm going to build an underground army of souls to fight the injustice I have seen in El Marro. Communication will become vital as the Lost Souls Alliance spreads out. We'll need messengers we can trust.
You want me to be your messenger?
No, Manuel. Our numbers are small and our agents are too valuable to risk that sort of work. History shows only one messenger to be of use to a cause like ours. Carrier pigeons.
कैरियर पिजन्स का ये चक्कर है, कोई हैक नहीं कर सकता उन्हें। ईमेल हैक हो जाएगा। फ्यूचर में मुझे लगता है वापस ये आएंगे ट्रेंड में संदेशे भेजने के लिए, क्योंकि ये 100% सेफ तरीका है मैसेजेस भेजना। डिजिटली कोई भी चीज़ हैक हो सकती है, ट्रैक हो सकती है, पढ़ सकते हैं, कोड करके भी भेज सकते हो, लेकिन कोड्स भी क्रैक हो जाते हैं।
If I grab some pigeons off the roof, will you let me go?
No, I need to raise them from birth, Agent Calavera. I need you to bring me their eggs.
You're keeping me here because you need the eggs?
Why are you still here, Calavera? Go get me an Air Force before it hatches. Now that's all the briefing you need, soldier. Viva la revolución!
मेरा तो ओपिनियन पूछा ही नहीं, मैं ये करना चाहता हूँ या नहीं, पर ले आऊँगा मैं इसके लिए अंडे, कोई बात नहीं।
So you're not really a secretary?
I'm a spy, Manny.
Well, that's the last time we used that temp agency. Any messages for me?
Yes. Join or die.
But I'm already...
Again!
Eva, you gotta get me out of town. They're gonna sprout me.
You can't leave, Manny. We need access to the DoD computer network if we're ever gonna find out what's going on. And we can't access without a salesman like you. The computer IDs you when you log on.
How does it do that? Fingerprints? I don't have any.
Your teeth, Manny. Haven't you ever noticed your computer scanning your teeth when you log on?
I thought that was just a power search.
We need your teeth, Manny. We can't let you go. Sorry.
अंडे लाने हैं और दांतों की छाप देनी है, ये दो चीज़ करनी है। आगे बताता हूँ कैसे होगी ये दोनों चीज़ें। लेकिन पहले
Don and Domino were both locked up in Don's office with some bigwig from downtown, some fatty in a fez.
Who is the fat man, I wonder? And how does he fit into this sinister puzzle?
पहले डायलॉग ऑप्शन एग्जॉस्ट कर लेते हैं।
Have you been a spy?
Salvador recruited me about a year ago. I couldn't resist him. He's just so noble.
What are you working on there?
I'm trying to get this radio working so we can use it in the field, but it looks pretty hopeless. Salvador's right. We need good old-fashioned homing pigeons to communicate with our field agents.
You have field agents?
No, it's just Sal and me right now. But someday, Manny.
So, you won't help me out of here?
Sorry. I'll help you out, but not your teeth. Think it over.
दो चीज़ें करनी है, दांतों की छाप लानी और अंडे। सबसे पहले जाके ऊपर चढ़ना है अगर अब जाके क्लाउन से बात करूं तो नए डायलॉग ऑप्शंस आते हैं। अब वो गुब्बारे नहीं देगा हमें, लेकिन और गुब्बारों की ज़रूरत भी नहीं है। जिस चीज़ की बाद में ज़रूरत नहीं होती गेम अपने आप हटा देता है उनको। रस्सी की दाद देनी पड़ेगी भाई।
Dom's office is empty.
दो चीज़ें लेनी हैं, एक तो यहाँ से हुक टाइप होगा कुछ।
It looks like a glowing hunk of coral.
एंकर बना के फेंकेंगे। और एक ये चाहिए दांतों को प्रोटेक्ट करने वाला। वैसे वो स्पार भी नहीं कर रहा था पंचिंग बैग से। पंचिंग बैग पे प्रैक्टिस कर रहा है फिर भी टीथ प्रोटेक्टर। प्लॉट में भाई है छेद वैसे, लेकिन ठीक ही है स्टोरी फिर भी। अब यहाँ से ये पार करना है, कूदना है। ये रस्सी ऊपर लानी है पहले। फिर हुक निकालो, हुक बांधो इसके, और फिर हुक फेंक के अब यहाँ पर एक अचीवमेंट है रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट वाली। वो मेरे से गलती से हुई थी, मुझे पता नहीं था। मैं पहले सोच रहा था कि बिल्ली का वो गुब्बारा निकाल के डरा सकता हूँ इनको, लेकिन वैसे नहीं डरते ये। करना क्या है, और इनके पास जाओगे तो भी ये भगा देते इसके। इस बोल में कोई भी गुब्बारा डाल लो, बिल्ली का डाल लो, रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट का ये डालो। फिर थोड़ी ब्रेड तोड़ के डालनी है। ब्रेड के लिए आएंगे और गुब्बारा फटेगा, फिर ये डर के भाग जाएंगे आवाज़ से। भाग गए।
Yeah, beat it, you lousy little ledge pickers.
अब 2 अंडे लेके
You must come with me, young ones, for I am the Grim Reaper.
अब दांतों की छाप और लेके चलेंगे सैल्वाडोर के पास। ये क्या कर रहा है? ये टेलीपोर्ट कहाँ से कर रहा है भाई?
Hey, what did they do with Glottis?
बताओ, ग्लोडिस की तो कुछ गलती भी नहीं थी, उसे ही मारने की सोच रही है। नौकरी से निकाल दिया उसे भी।
Fill a dent. Good for dents, great for dentures.
अब दांत डालने इसमें, दांतों की छाप आ जाए इसमें।
Wow, that made a perfect impression of my teeth. And like quite a chalky aftertaste too.
लेकिन ये बिल्कुल गेम वालों ने साइंटिफिकली सोच के बना रखा है। मुर्दाओं को पहचानने का कोई तरीका नहीं है। मुर्दा लोगों को फिंगरप्रिंट्स मतलब शरीर गलने लगता है, सिर्फ दांत ही एक तरीका है। दांतों से ही पता लगा सकते कि ये डेड बॉडी किसकी
Agent
है।
Calavera and 2 guests. Check these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel. With these, I can breed an entire army of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread now across the land, carried on the shimmering wings of justice, thanks to you, Agent Calavera.
I myself would also
dramatic
like to
नहीं है।
spread across the land.
But you can't. We need your dental work here to access the computer. I am sorry, but freedom has its price.
अरे ले यार, दांतों की छाप ले ले, जाने दो मुझे बस।
Manny, this looks like a perfect impression of your teeth. We can use this as a mold to make a fake set of teeth and get into the computer system that way.
Good work, soldier.
तो मैं लायक किस लिए हूँ?
You are a
मुझे
friend of the
explain कर रही है।
revolution, Agent Calavera. And now, let me be of service to you.
You must go to the town of Rubalcaba, my friend.
You want to find your lost soul?
How do you know where she is?
I don't. But everyone who wants to get to the ninth underworld must cross the Sea of Lament, and therefore must go to Rubalcaba to get passage on a ship. As long as you get there before she does, you'll find her. But it may be quite a wait.
I'll wait as long as it takes.
Manuel, are you in love with her?
Love? Love is for the living, Sal. I'm only after her for one reason. She's my ticket out of here. That was some tunnel. I'm all the way to the edge of the petrified forest.
मैंने की फिर भी सोच अच्छी है डेथ को लेके।
Gladys, my friend, why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny! They fired me!
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest and pulled out my heart and threw it into the woods to...
Gladys, what have you done? Oh, Gladys.
पार्ट 2 वाला चक्कर है इसका भी। इसका दिल कैसे लेना था? हड्डियों का यूज करना था किसी तरह।
Ooh, ick. Shoot!
हड्डी बाद में
I
भी
guess I
काम
could
आएगी।
always use a spare.
1 2 4 लेके चलते हैं। 4 हड्डियाँ काफ़ी होंगी। इसमें पहले एक हड्डी फेंको, फिर साइड से।
Soup's on. Huh, they don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there.
साइड से इसको खींच के दिल को निकाल सकते हैं। ये उतना साइंटिफिक नहीं है, फिजिक्स बेस्ड नहीं है पूरी तरह, लेकिन ठीक है जैसा भी है।
Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
हाँ, बहुत बुरा लग रहा है मुझे भी। ले गए अपना दिल।
Can't reach. It's still beating.
Heart. Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating good heart. Hey, is that my car?
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living.
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch? Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault. Oh, I can, Dom. You should know I can get too mad. But not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now. Hector, no! Marigolds. Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well, maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask!
अब जाना कहाँ है मुझे पक्का नहीं पता, लेकिन थोड़ा बहुत आइडिया है। इसका काम है सबसे पहले, साइन का काम तो था। जब यहाँ पर जाते हैं ना, एक मेज टाइप आता है, उसमें से किसी भी टनल में चले जाओ, वापस यहीं पे आओगे। तो सबसे पहले कोई खेल रहा होगा वो ये सोचेगा इस साइन को गाड़ देते हैं और साइन जिस तरह दिखाएगा उस टनल में जाना है और हम आके जा सकते हैं, लेकिन ऐसा भी नहीं है, ये भी वेट करने के लिए। इस साइन को एक जगह गाड़ना होता है, स्पेसिफिक जगह, और फिर नीचे से रास्ता आता है। यहाँ पर ये जितने भी पेड़ दिख रहे हैं ना आपको, जितने भी टनल्स दिख रहे हैं, इनमें से कोई भी रास्ता नहीं है। साइन को गाड़ना है यहाँ पर कहीं पे, इन जगहों के आसपास था। यहाँ पर ही है कहीं पे जहाँ गाड़ना है। कहाँ गाड़ना था? हो गया, यहाँ पर गाड़ना है जहाँ भी मैंने गाड़ा है।
लोटेरिया।
वापस जाके गाड़ी लेके आता हूँ। अब मुझे पहले ये वाला एरिया करना था। कौन सा एरिया करना था? एक जगह पे तो खंबे गिराने होते हैं हमें, विंड मिल से होते हैं वे। ऐसे होके जाना है, यहाँ पर है विंड मिल वाला, तो ये कर लेते हैं पहले।
Híjole, mano. What sort of unholy Christmas tree farm is this, Gladys? Gladys?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will ya? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a 2-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
ग्लॉटिस के मजे लेंगे अब।
Ooh, careful, Manny.
अब ये
With the
लट गया,
harmonic
फिर
balance
वापस
it turned
चालू
off,
करना
those
है।
pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, but... Oh! If we shook the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shocks out of them for the bone wagon. Hold on. I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake it down for sure.
इससे नहीं होगा, करना हमें खुद है, लेकिन ग्लॉटिस की भी मदद लेनी पड़ेगी।
Just give me a second to balance these doggies.
इससे कुछ नहीं होगा। चलो पहली बार देख लो। अभी स्विच दबाना है, फिर ग्लॉटिस इसके साथ साथ घूमता रहेगा।
That should do it.
लेकिन पहले एक ट्राई दे देते हैं ग्लॉटिस को।
Still not enough.
And maybe if I moved them around a little. Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more.
अब घूमेगा ग्लॉटिस।
Just give me a second to balance these doggies. Hey, Manny! What are you doing?
Outside of the entertainment value, that didn't do what I had.
अब इनको हमें एक साथ करना है। कौन सा रुका अभी? वो रुका है। एक साथ हो गए, सिंक हो गए। इन राइट वालों को आपस में सिंक करना है और लेफ्ट वालों को आपस में सिंक करना है। हो गए वे। थोड़ा सा रह गया, लेकिन यहाँ से कर देता हूँ।
Manny, until now we scraped along the ground like rats. But from now on we soar. Like eagles. Heh. Like eagles on pogo sticks.
कैसी रेफरेंस है भाई ये? ईगल्स ऑन पोगो स्टिक्स।
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in. Or are you afraid of heights?
ये दो एरिया और रह गए। अब मैं ऊपर जा सकता हूँ, पथरीला था वो, लेकिन सस्पेंशन ऊपर करके अब ऊपर भी जा सकता हूँ। पहले लेकिन यहाँ देखते हैं क्या है।
Manny, I'm scared of that sign.
क्या कह रहा है वो साइन? अरे कहाँ फ्लोट कर रहा है मैंने?
It looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
तुम क्या सोचते हो? मुझे डर लगता है।
Can't pass up an old creepy key.
ये चाबी चाहिए थी, मैं तो भूल ही गया था। इंटरेक्ट करो भाई, जो भी चीज़ दिखते हैं इंटरेक्ट ज़रूर करो। अभी मुझे भी याद नहीं थी ये चाबी की भी ज़रूरत है। कहाँ गया मैं? चाबी से खोल सकते
Maybe I'll
हैं।
just keep the lock on until I can assess the situation. Damn side.
Manny, what are you doing?
Hey, don't sneak up on me like that.
Don't you know what's on the other side of that gate?
Yeah, the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny. They'll make you into a dam.
Relax, Geppetto. I'm not made of wood.
But Manny, they don't use wood.
डैम बना तो रखा है इन्होंने।
Hey! Look out!
अभी इनकी आग ठंडी करता हूँ। पहले एक हड्डी फेंको वेट करने के लिए इन्हें। हड्डी फेंकते ही आएगा। बस बुझ गई आग, इतना ही था। इसके लिए भी एक हड्डी फेंको। 3 बार करना है यही, 3 बार करनी है यही चीज़। अब तीसरे की बारी। गए तीनों। ये शोले नहीं है जिसमें तीनों बचेंगे। तीनों गए। पीछे देखूं क्या यार, एक बार जाके। बैठ गाड़ी पे, बैठ जा। वापस नहीं जा सकते क्या?
This outer gate is huge. I'll need Glottis to open it.
Manny,
अरे
I
मुझे
don't know if
पीछे
I like
देखना चाहिए था
driving over
क्या था।
people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
What, Dad? I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Glottis, are friends.
Aw, Manny.
मुझे नहीं लगता कुछ मिस करा होगा मैंने।
Hello? Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket, the whole town's asleep.
But I want a drag race! When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town!
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
ऊपर जा सकते हैं लेकिन ऊपर नहीं जाना। पानी में कूदना है, पानी में डुबकी लगानी है हमें। बंद होगा ये अभी। बंद नहीं है, इससे बात कर सकते हैं।
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
इसकी पूरी कॉन्वर्सेशन ढंग से सुनना, बहुत अच्छी है। बताऊंगा नहीं क्या होता है, लेकिन अच्छी है।
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
Who are you looking for?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she, too, was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
इसकी वाइफ रुकी भी नहीं इसके लिए और इसकी वाइफ एक दूसरे आदमी के साथ ट्रैवल कर रही है.
Are you sure I can't sleep in the back?
There's only room for one.
गिर गया पानी में. अब बातचीत शुरू हो गई पोर्ट मास्टर से.
Yeah, tourists. You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubicava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
अरे हमारी गाड़ी है वो. पोर्ट मास्टर के साथ बहुत अच्छी दोस्ती हो जाती है हमारी बाद में. ये स्टॉक गाड़ी है.
Packs I'm hearing are turbos.
Gladys, you gotta hide that car.
In a minute, Manny. I'm talking to Mr. Dockmaster here. There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubicava for a spell?
और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है. रुकना तो नहीं चाहते लेकिन मैचे के लिए वेट करना हमें.
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
ज़्यादा poetic हो रहा है.
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Oh, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
Hey, Manny. We were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
फोटो दिखानी है इसे अब. फिर ये बताया कि ये तो मैंने इस औरत को तो देखा है. ये तो
Ever
गई.
seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two. And she wasn't alone.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
साला शिप की बात कर रहा है?
That's the way back to the forest. The spiders, the city, my old job. Let's hope I never have to take that road again.
यहाँ पर बाद में तो कुछ और ही होता है. चलो अभी नहीं जाते. अब इस भाई को बताना है कि गई तेरी औरत तो भाग गई. आगे है, तू भी आगे जाना शुरू कर. ये रही बुक, इसमें सारे logs हैं. पढ़
Celso,
दे.
your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
मैंने वॉकिंग स्टिक दी उसे, इसने झाड़ू बना लिया उसका. कदर ही नहीं है यार किसी भी चीज़ की. देख इसने झाड़ू मारने से शुरू करा था यहाँ पर काम करना. 1 साल बाद मालिक बन जाता है.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacaba.
कहाँ से जाना? सबसे अब जहाँ है ना, ये सबसे बड़ा एरिया है गेम में और यहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम बीतता है. गेम का बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम यहाँ पर बिताना पड़ता है. मैं सबसे पहले ये चीज़ उठा लेना, ये बहुत ज़रूरी है.
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubacaba safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
इसने यहाँ पर गैम्बलिंग का बिजनेस खोल रखा है और रिग्ड है इसका गैम्बलिंग का.
Ah, Lady Luck.
Noir Berry Monk, number 2. Two is the winner. Your chips, monsieur.
Merci.
Hello, Manny.
Hola. Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
मल्टी टैलेंटेड बंदा है ग्लॉटिस भी. सुबह ड्राइविंग करवा लो, रात को पियानो बजवा लो.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it. You think she'll come in tonight?
Who, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Ah, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club. We got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've got to find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
तो प्रैक्टिस तो फिर भी भाई काम देगी. ये उठा लेना शराब.
Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
ये भी काम आती है. मुझे ढंग से याद भी नहीं है किस काम आती है कौन सी चीज.
Le 12, rouge, bergamanque, 12, red.
ये अपना फ्लोर मैनेजर है जुए का, यही संभालता है.
Faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît.
Everything okay down here?
I'm going to need some more chips if Monsieur Lucky does not call it a night soon.
You know, some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Rien ne va plus.
Oh yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Les jeux sont faits. Ladies
आखिरी में देखना क्या बीतती है इसके साथ.
No more bets, please.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love, which I love.
That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
स्लॉट मशीन्स को बीट करने का कोई सिस्टम नहीं है भाई. बिल्कुल रैंडम. वो तो पूरा ही जुआ हो जाता है. उसमें कुछ स्किल बेस्ड नहीं है.
All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets. Just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables.
सही कह रहा है. स्लॉट मशीन्स को का कोई सिस्टम नहीं होता भाई प्रेडिक्ट करने का कि कब जैकपॉट हिट होगा.
Slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot. How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports?
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
Well, I've got a club to run, so...
Oh, yes. Please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
बहुत सारी चीज़ें करनी है इस एरिया में, तो अभी जाके डॉक मास्टर से बात करेंगे। कल शिप सेल होगा, शिप पे चढ़ना है हमें। शिप पे जगह नहीं होगी, तो जो पहले से होंगे शिप पे उन्हें किसी तरह रोकना होगा शिप पे चढ़ने से।
Sounds good.
I know it.
जाके डॉक मास्टर से बात करता हूँ।
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Okay, tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
इतना कुछ खास सिस्टम भी नहीं है, सच बताऊं तो।
Please, tell me all about your new coat check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool.
इतनी ट्रिवियल जॉब के लिए भी इतनी एक्साइटेड है, ये अच्छी बात है इसके लिए। किसी चीज़ में जिसमें आपका पैशन हो उसमें काम करते हो तो काम होता ही नहीं, वो फिर तो काम जैसा लगता ही नहीं है।
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
अब डॉक मास्टर काम मिलेगा मुझे।
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year.
And it's all because of you!
मैचे को बंदी बना रखा है, लेकिन उसे ज़बरदस्ती साथ देना पड़ रहा है उसका, डॉन का।
The this gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ho ho! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old Limbo here, but...
But nothing. If the Limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
चांद देखो इसमें कैसा है. चांद को इंटरेक्ट का बटन दबाओगे चांद की तरफ देख के तो ये गाता है.
It shone pale as bone as I stood there alone, and I thought to myself how the moon that night cast its light on my heart's true delight, and the reef where her body was strewn.
तीन चीजें करनी है मुझे इस शिप पे जाने के लिए.
Here, let me help you with that.
There's some things a man's got to do for himself.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Yeah?
Nothing. All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it. But he'd have to get his own tools.
टूल्स लाने ग्लॉटिस को मनाना है और
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now. Except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. That's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
And if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
but he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get,
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez. I guess so.
बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो करनी है.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
I'd better go finish packing.
Aye, you do that, son.
बहुत सारी चीजें करनी है लेकिन शिप तो बोर्ड करके रहेंगे किसी भी तरह. तो सबसे पहले वापस अपने होटल पे जाने का रास्ता देखता हूँ. सी बीच से तो मैं जाके यहाँ से बात कर सकता हूँ और होटल भी है यहाँ पर. ब्लू कैस्केट था नाम शायद से. टूल्स तो आसानी से मिल जाएंगे और टूल्स लेने का मुझे याद भी है टूल्स कैसे मिलेंगे.
And again, the winner, your Not My Ball, followed by
टिकट तो मैं प्रिंट कर सकता हूँ, मुझे पता है चीटिंग सी होगी, लेकिन 2 6 6 6 2 था शायद से। ट्यूसडे टिकट का मुझे उतना अच्छी तरह से याद नहीं है, लेकिन वो तो कोई प्रिंट, ये टिकट दिखानी है मुझे।
Hey!
Looks like a great night for cat races.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have 15 minutes to place your bets.
Anybody there?
Look, I told you, we don't have any kitty hats today.
What?
You have to wait until Tuesday. That's kitty hat day.
I don't want a kitty hat.
Fine with me. What's your bet then?
I don't gamble. It's a conflict of interest for me.
Then why did you call me down here?
To pick up my winnings. Here.
Oh, another Chowchilla Charlie original. Give me one good reason not to throw you out of here.
Because I'll tell Max to fire you.
टिकट यहाँ पर नहीं देनी है, उधर देनी है। एक और टिकट प्रिंट करनी पड़ेगी। ये थोड़ी चीटिंग सी है क्योंकि मैंने पहले खेल रखा है, लेकिन हिंट इकट्ठी करनी पड़ती हैं टिकट प्रिंट करने के लिए। 6 2 6 वैसे बता देता हूँ।
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello?
Oh, hi. Betting stub, please.
What?
I need the betting stub for the race you're interested in.
Interested in how?
Interested in seeing the photo finish file for, of course.
Here you go.
Tuesday is Kitty Hat Day.
Hey, this looks different than our usual ticket.
Well, that's because it's from last season.
All right, just a second. There you are.
क्या दिया इसने?
It's just a bunch of cats.
Yeah, but look how fast they're running. Sorry, sir. I'm sure you'll be a winner next time.
Not picking that up.
भाई बहुत सारी चीज़ें करनी है यहाँ पर और उतने अच्छी तरीके से याद नहीं है। मेटल डिटेक्टर लेना है सबसे पहले। मेटल डिटेक्टर तो याद है मुझे कैसे लेना, पी के।
Wow, Manny Calavera. You never come up here to see me anymore.
Well, I thought you could use the company with everybody gone for the Day of the Dead.
In that case, Manny, why don't you stick around until 6? That's when I get off.
Can I try out your metal detector?
What's your sudden interest in metal detectors, Manny?
I'm just a collector.
Well, I'll show it to you when I'm on break. How's that?
When's your break?
Dawn.
Oh, that's too late. I'm shipping out tonight.
Yeah, right. I've fallen for that line too many times.
मजाक लग रहा है इसे, मैं तो सही में जा रहा हूँ।
What's the shuttle waiting for?
Oh, they're just cleaning it, but they're very thorough. We run a tight ship here, you know.
I think it's time for your break. We could slip in the back for a little drink. You can tell me all about your job, the danger, the metal detectors.
That back room's all business, Manny. And so am I.
I like it.
Busy night?
Hardly. Everybody's gone home for the holiday already. This place is dead, and I'm bored, Manny. Bored.
Why don't you come by the club anymore?
Well, to tell you the truth, Manny, it's your little coat check girl. All that bubbly energy, I just want to strangle her.
I've tried that. It doesn't stop her. What kind of business goes on back there, Carla?
Strip searches. And you don't qualify.
Why don't I qualify for a strip search?
Manny, I agree it would help pass the time, but we have procedures and rules here, and you never know when they're watching. I can only strip search people when a regular search turns up nothing.
Hey, it's worth a try.
Ooh, I love this part. Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk.
मैं एक दो घूंट पी लूँगा ना, फिर मेटल डिटेक्टर इसका काम करेगा,
Oh, you're clean.
कुछ डिटेक्ट करेगा, फिर जाके
Rats, Manny, I almost got to strip search you.
मुझे पता है क्या करना है। एक घूंट लेनी है इस चीज की।
Well, maybe just a sip.
अब स्ट्रिप सर्च होगी मेरी।
So, is it time for your break yet?
I told you not till dawn. Kind of romantic, though, don't you think? Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk.
अब मेटल डिटेक्टर डिटेक्ट करेगा कुछ, हैं? करा
Oh, you're
क्यों?
clean.
अरे पिया तो मैंने,
Rats, Manny, I almost got to strip search you.
बिना बात करे घुसना है शायद से पी के। ये तो मुझे पक्का पता है,
Well,
पी
maybe
के
just a sip.
घुसना है मुझे। जल्दी से घुस लो, इस बार आना चाहिए कुछ।
Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk.
देखा,
You sure you're not packing anything else?
Nothing that would set off that thing.
Then, sir, I'm afraid you'll have to step into the back with me.
Rules are rules.
And of course, with my dad being in the military, we moved around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this one town we moved to when I was in the 1st grade.
Oh, really?
भाई अपनी आत्मकथा गाई जाएगी अब, ये देखना। दूसरी कुछ नहीं, मैं कुछ भी बोलूं कुछ नहीं, अपनी गाई जाएगी।
Really?
Yeah, the only industry in the area was figs. Acres and acres of fig trees everywhere you looked. I myself never really cared for figs. I always liked dates more. Or prunes. Don't you just love prunes? They have such a great texture. They're all wrinkled up like my Grandma Hedwig's face. Oh, poor Grandma Hedwig. She was always forgetting things.
Hedwig, now that's an interesting name.
I remember one time back when I was 6. Or maybe I was 7. No.
6,
I had to be
the
6
golden
because Mr.
year.
Rufus was still alive. Now there was a good dog, Mr. Rufus. He was such a sweet little puppy.
I'll bet.
We didn't care that he was deaf. He was as deaf as they come, but he'd still try to bark. And it would come out sounding like a cat, coughing up a hairball, which our cat often did. He had
I
such
remember
long
I had a
hair.
hairball once.
I don't really like long-haired cats, do you, Manny? They're just so... I like short-haired cats. They seem less stuck up. People think I'm stuck up sometimes, believe it or not. No, they really do. I don't know why.
I just can't believe that.
I guess it's because I'm so shy. I was shy all the way through high school. I never went to a single dance. Can you believe it?
Yes,
Don't get me
shy.
wrong, the boys would ask, but I'd just run away. My mom said I could have been homecoming queen if I'd just smile once in a while. She always said, a smile is the most important part of any outfit. Well, maybe I would have smiled more, Mom, if you hadn't drank so much. Was
यार
I supposed
इश्यूज हैं भाई इसके भी।
to smile when the cops called us in the middle of the night to tell us to come get you out of the drunk tank? Maybe if I had smiled more, Daddy wouldn't have left us. We'd be together right now. You, me, Daddy, and Grandma Hedwig, and Mr. Rufus. And I'd be wearing my homecoming queen crown and eating figs and I'd... Oh, Mother! I'm so sorry!
Don't cry.
जब तक मेटल डिटेक्टर नहीं मांगूंगा ना, तब तक कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता इससे।
Now.
अभी मैंने दोनों चीजें ट्राई कर ली। और देखना मेटल डिटेक्टर का नाम लेते ही कैसे उछलेगी एकदम।
Here, let me hold that metal detector for you while you cry.
come back here to ask to borrow my metal detector?
Nah.
No way.
Oh, okay. Now where was I? Oh yeah. So the only industry in town was figs. Acres and acres of fig trees everywhere you looked. I myself never really cared for figs. I always liked dates more. Or prunes. Don't you just love
I
prunes?
think you were just at the part about your metal detector.
Are you sure you didn't just come back here for this metal detector?
यार एडमिट करना पड़ेगा. हाँ.
Actually, I did come back here just for your metal detector.
What is it with you in this thing? I'm sick of it, Manny. If this is all you want, you can fight the cats for it. Why is it all men are after the same thing? Except you. The only woman you care about is that Calamar dame, and she split on you. I don't know what she did to you, but you know what? I'm done trying to figure it out, pal.
Carla.
बात करके देखो इससे फिर से.
You wouldn't happen to have a second metal detector around here, would you?
गुस्से में है भाई. निकलते हैं यहाँ से.
Bye, Carla.
Drop dead.
मेटल डिटेक्टर मैंने कैसे लिया था? नीचे जाओ पहले. यहाँ पर है कहीं पे मेटल डिटेक्टर. जो टिकट आपने डाली थी उसकी हिंट यहाँ से मिलती
This
थी.
regal and majestic feline was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubalcaba for many years, until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season, when the airship Olivia 1, on its maiden voyage, crashed onto the track mid-race and exploded. Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead. Fuchi, that smell is peor que la muerte. Well, that's the hole I saw Carla's metal detector fall through. Oh no.
पहले ये ले लेना.
It says revolutionary design leaves can edges safe and smooth for Kitty. I could open it with my teeth, but I'm not that hungry.
यहाँ पर कहीं पे पड़ा
Tempting
मेटल.
as it is, I just can't bring myself to jump in the giant unclean kitty litter.
मेटल डिटेक्टर यहाँ पर पड़ा है. साइथ निकाल के. साइथ से ही कुछ करना था.
Aha!
मेटल डिटेक्टर टूटा नहीं.
A little stinky, but it could be worse.
मेटल डिटेक्टर का तुम लोग सोच रहे हो कि काम क्या है? बाद में काम आता है. नारायण्या को ऐसे मुर्दा घोषित करवाने के लिए काम आता है ये.
Ugh, I'm not sure what I hate more, crowds or cats, but I'm definitely not going near either one today.
10 minutes to both.
यहाँ पर मैंने कर लिया जो कुछ भी लेना था, ले लिया. आगे चल के देखते हैं.
I know that statue's supposed to mean something about justice, but I don't know.
नीचे कहाँ से जाना था? ये जगह लॉक्ड होगी अभी शायद. लॉक्ड नहीं है.
Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area, including a large suitcase bearing the initials HL.
ये जगह नीचे वाली लॉक्ड होगी शायद से. लॉक्ड नहीं है तो भी यहाँ भी कुछ कर नहीं सकता मैं.
Late night at the morgue, isn't it, Membrillo? You know I can't sleep with John Doe's on the slab, Manny. If I don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the 2 that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
बाद में आता हूँ। नीचे जा सकते, लेकिन नीचे मैं जाना नहीं चाहता था अभी। 20 से बात करनी नीचे जाके। लेकिन अभी अपने कसीनो में जाता हूँ वापस। कसीनो में कुछ काम करना, इसके बाद नीचे जा सकता हूँ। कसीनो में उससे बात करनी है जिससे मैंने ये टिकट बनाने वाला लिया था। ये बैठा।
Manny?
We meet again.
Can you make reasonable union cards? Manny, are you going to start moonlighting? Or are you just looking to hang out with the sailors?
Can you do it or not?
I have a deal for you. If you can retrieve my money from Maximino, I can make you president of that crooked union.
I don't need to be president. And why does Max have your money?
I put a whole suitcase of it up for collateral on a rather large wager last month. The race was fixed, Manny. They stole my money like common thieves. Here, take this VIP pass and use it to get into the High Rollers Lounge. They won't let me in there anymore. There should be a safe somewhere in the wine cellar, and my suitcase should be in it.
And you can get me a card tonight.
If you make it back, Manny, the card will be on the table.
VIP लॉन्च कार्ड से घुस सकता हूँ VIP लॉन्च में। पीछे कहाँ जा रहा है? अच्छा प्रोग्रेस चल रहा है इस एरिया में भी मेरा। बहुत बड़ी जगह है ये। लेकिन बहुत बड़ी जगह है, लेकिन फिर भी प्रोग्रेस मेरा सही चल रहा है अभी तक। नीचे जाएंगे। ब्लू कैस्केट में बहुत सारी चीजें करनी है। एक तो बुक लेनी है। अरे मत घुस उसमें। अरे यार, टैंक कंट्रोल्स में यही होता है मेरे साथ। जहाँ नहीं घुसना चाहता वहां घुस जाता है बंदा। नीचे चल वापस। यहाँ पर बहुत सारी चीजें करनी है भाई। पहले तो इनसे बुक मांगनी है। ये नोट दिखा के बुक मांग सकता हूँ।
It is indeed a great day for the revolution. Say hola to little man. Please feed him some breadcrumbs and send him back quickly.
Hey, did I ever tell you guys that you remind me of my friend, Salvador Limones?
Salvador Limones is a fairy tale, a spook story the man tells the masses as he puts them to sleep.
Idiot! Salvador Limones is a very real and a very great man. He also writes a mean letter. What is this? I, Salvador Limones, salute you.
Manuel Calavera? A great ally in this noble revolution. You really know Salvador Limones? What's he like? Why didn't you tell us you were a freedom fighter, Manuel?
I can't talk about my underground gig, man, where I put the whole scene in Dangerville.
Wow, heavy.
Hey, I've got a split, so, Viva la revolución.
Oh, man.
अब बुक दे दो अपनी. मैं वो नोट नहीं दिखा सकता ना इन्हें, तो ये बुक देते नहीं.
Mind if I dug on this book for a while?
Knock yourself out, brother.
बस बुक लेनी थी इनसे एक.
Hey, did I ever tell you guys that you remind me of Salvador?
We hear you.
अब और क्या करना है यहाँ पर?
Lola? What are you doing here? This crowd doesn't go much for souvenir pictures, except maybe of Lenin.
Shh! Manny, I'm on a stakeout. I'm gonna prove to Maximino once and for all that Olivia's no good for him.
Still hung up on Max, eh? Take my advice, Angel. Forget about him. He's a gambling racketeer.
Like you.
Oh, that hurts, baby.
Hey, shh! Here they come.
Come on, sugar. How about a kiss for the road?
Oh, ick. Don't let me down, Nick. You're a lawyer. You're not supposed to have feelings.
I don't, but I know a good tart when I see one. Hey! If Maximino sees that, we're going to end up in matching terracotta pots.
Don't be silly. He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me. Manny, at last we're alone. Tell me, how are the bourgeoisie?
Fine. How's Max?
Oh, Gramps, don't start.
What are you doing with a snake like Nick?
I'd lay it on you, Manny, but I don't think you'd get it.
Messing around with your boyfriend's lawyer is pretty dangerous.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. You do get it.
Open mic night seems like a big hit.
It always takes those timid souls a while to get up the nerve.
Maybe it would help if you went up there and started things rolling.
Oh, Manny, read poetry in my own club? That would be like this whole place was just a big temple set up to worship me.
I'm a little worried about Lola.
That's because she's doomed, Manny. She fell in love with Maximino. That's the one mistake I never made.
You think Nick would hurt her?
Only if he finds her, and take it from me. He's not good at finding things.
Oh, come.
Okay. Alive. We slept. Life's just some rapid eye movement.
कविता सुन लो.
Warm, cozy bed. Buried. We wake. The flesh dream is over, Daddy. Now that we're all crazy dead.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
ये सुना तो और भी देगी अगर मैं कहूँ तो, लेकिन कविता और सुननी नहीं है मुझे.
Little dark in here, don't you think?
Dark and cold, like the hearts of men.
You know, I'm thinking of buying this place.
Really? I thought about buying yours for a while, but then I just decided to ask my boyfriend Max to buy it for me.
You can have it. I'm leaving town.
Manny, you sound so exciting all of a sudden. Why are you leaving town?
Johnny Law, baby. You see, I'm a grifter. I'm bad news.
Yeah, right. You're running after that ghost chick everyone says you're still so uptight about. Well, I have a poem I wrote just for you. Pay attention because it's pretty short. Here it goes.
ये कैसी पोएम थी?
Well, catch you later, hip chick.
Keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
इसमें जाके अभी तो कुछ नहीं कर सकता, लेकिन हिंट मिलती है इस कमरे में जाके, किचन में जाके. ये मिलावट कर रहा है शराब में और इससे बेहोश हो जाते लोग.
Just a dab will drop you. Hey, man, you didn't see me put the secret ingredient in these coffin shooters, did you?
Relax. Olivia stole the recipe from me in the first place.
Yeah, she steals from the rich and gives to me to poor.
अब ये जिसको भी सर्व करेगा ये वाली शराब वो बेहोश हो जाएंगे और ये वाली शराब लेके हमें नारायणा के पास जाना है, उसको बेहोश करना है।
Not to sound like a capitalist oppressor, but I have people who do that for me now. Let the waiter clean up after himself.
यहाँ पर कुछ नहीं कर
I'm
सकते।
not gonna drink dirty hookah water, and I can't carry it with my bare hands. I'm not gonna eat off of dirty plates, and I'm not going to clean them.
अब ये जिसको भी देगा सर्व करेगा वे बेहोश हो रहे हैं। ये हिंट थी। अब क्या करना है, बीज के पास जा सकता हूँ बुक लेके, बुक दे दूँगा उन्हें तो वो अपने टूल्स फेंक देंगे, फिर ग्लॉटिस उन टूल्स को यूज़ कर लेगा, इंजन रूम में नौकरी मिल जाए उसे।
Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
यूनियंस भाई बनाई तो शुरू में अच्छे के लिए ही थी, वर्कर्स को और पावर, लेकिन इंसान भाई किसी भी अच्छी चीज़ को बुरा बना ही देते हैं।
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where the solution makes the problem worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out that you gotta be a crooked bee to win down here. He knocks the pollen out of you, man. He makes you weak.
If the cops own the union, and gambling's in bed with the cops...
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
Oh, I get your drift.
Hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
Since you're not using your tools, think I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you. That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
You guys know a seaman naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
You bees gotta be strong.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work. But we can't affect it's like the way the things are produced. Should be controlled by, we should... forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out-of-work bee.
अब इसको बुक दूंगा ना तब इसको समझ आएगी फिर पूरा।
Labor Organization and Revolt Made Easy. Chapter 1. The workers shall control the means of production. Ooh, better not show that to Glottis.
अब इन्हें पता चलेगा कैसे स्ट्राइक पे जाते हैं।
I think these are the words you're looking for.
The workers shall control the means of production. The workers shall control the means of production. Yes, that's it. That's what I've been trying to say. Who will stop the fat cats of industry from building these ships with the pollen of the exploited working class? I say we fight back!
What's this? Maybe a bee agitator?
I say lay down your tools right now and show the man just who makes the honey around here.
इसे जेल में डाल दें, फिर जेल से भी निकलवाना पड़ेगा इसे।
You know, I always thought bees came in two colors, yellow and black. But you look all red to me, my friend.
Ah! Hey, what are you doing? We've got the right to assemble peacefully.
Good. You're going to need a lot of assembly after we take you apart, comrade.
Maddie! Get me a lawyer! Get me a lawyer!
Logan, that's gonna make it tough to spring the kid and get him back out here. Good thing I know a lawyer who owes me a favor.
लॉयर के लिए जाऊंगा, लेकिन लॉयर काम का साबित नहीं होता, फिर इसे जेल से निकलवाना ही पड़ता है ज़बरदस्ती। चलो यार बंद करता हूँ अब मैं, मुझे जाना है एक बार। मैं वापस आऊँगा ऑनलाइन, थोड़ी देर बाद आऊँगा, 2 बजे के आसपास। काफ़ी अच्छा प्रोग्रेस चल रहा है, आज ही ख़त्म कर देंगे इस गेम को हम। सेव कर लेता हूँ, ऑटो सेव में देखो, मैंने ये सबसे आगे वाला सेव है, ये बहुत पीछे का है, यहाँ पर सेव कर लेता हूँ, दूसरे स्लॉट में सेव फाइल। चलो बंद करता हूँ अब, ठीक है, बाद में आऊँगा ऑनलाइन थोड़ी देर बाद। आज इस गेम को ख़त्म कर ही देंगे।